Hey guys, my name is Kgomotso and welcome to my channel. If it's the first time here, just know that you are welcome. My sister and be comfortable. And if you are a returning subscriber and this is your vibe, period, I appreciate you so much. Now, you guys, today we're gonna be talking about something very, very sensitive and controversial, if I can say that. We're gonna be talking about Kgomotso Ramano, you guys, and her husband. So before we get into it, disclaimer, ne? I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a financial advisor. Like, I'm nothing, you guys. I am just Sharon with so many opinions, okay? So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm sure you guys already know that Kgomotso Ramano announced her separation, and the husband Naye told her side of the story. Like, the assumption is that she left her marriage because her husband was cheating on her, right? After her announcing their separation, she started selling her luxurious items. Now she started selling her shoes, you guys, her Gucci slides, ne? And her reason for selling those slides was that they were small now since she was pregnant, which is normal. If you've been pregnant before, you would know this, right? How? I thought she was just selling those slides. Can't you know? Umugele is on a spree of selling her luxurious items. So now she's selling, literally, I can say she want to wipe out her wardrobe at this point, because she is selling a lot of luxurious items like your LVs, your Gucci's. It's so crazy, you guys. And can I just be honest with you? When I saw that she's selling most of her stuff, like her bags, her shoes, in my head, I was like, okay, remember she's in a process of divorce. So she is probably, I don't want to say broke, because honestly, broke is not a nice word, but I think she is not that financially well right now. And if you've been in a process of divorce, I'm sure you could relate. Like, it gets so crazy, right? So yeah, you guys, but then I was like, okay, let me not make a video about it, because maybe it like get pap and j. And then yesterday, you guys, or let me rather say a day before yesterday, when I was watching her vlog, her recent vlog, she was like, she wanted to buy her friend a gift or something like that. And then she was like, Ish, I've been broke lately. That alone just confirmed to me, okay, Umugele might be going through financial struggles, you guys. And I'm not saying she's poor. There's a difference, So it got me thinking, you guys, and I thought maybe let me make a video about this. If I don't, what is the point of this channel? Because honestly, I have to tell you my opinion, what's in my mind, and sometimes I might help one or two people. So yeah, you guys, when you get into marriage, right, you don't marry someone because one day you want to leave them. You see yourself spending the rest of your life with your partner, things being well, but unfortunately people grow, people change. Mutuka samo confirm, you guys. Now that you are married, you get pregnant, you have kids, two, three, four, five, even five. Like, people have kids, okay? So even five kids, you just wanna be this perfect family. And the other party might change during the marriage. I just want us to also remember, we cannot shy away from the fact that when you are married, you as a woman, you have your income, your husband have an income, and then when you put that two income together, it becomes too good that you can buy anything that you want to. You can afford a whole lot of things. But when you are alone now, it's one income. Guys, I know some might say, no, Kgomotso doesn't have one income. But let's say in this case, it's one income. For me, it's like, okay, an income that is coming from the wife and then another income coming from the husband. When you put it together, it's like a lot. Let's say you come, you bring 5,000 rand home, and your husband brings 10,000 rand. At the end of the day, you're gonna be having 15,000 rand. If it's just your 5,000 rand, you can't afford a lot of stuff. But when you put your husband's income together with yours, then it becomes something. And I'm thinking, now that she is no longer with her husband, and we know how those people, they're so crazy sometimes. Unfortunately, you guys, as a woman, you never know who you're married to until you are in a process of divorce or you are in a separation. Like, that's when you will know their true colors. Someone will have the audacity to tell you, if you're leaving me, I'm not gonna take care of the kids. Like, when you have a husband around who is a provider, you can afford a lot of stuff. You can afford to buy yourself 40,000 rand bag. You can afford to buy yourself a lot of things. You can even afford to wake up one day and be like, babe, I think I need a new car. And it's like, okay, because he'll be the one paying for it, right? Another thing, you can even afford to go to your favorite restaurant for brunch. Like, guys, life becomes that soft. Then when now you're no longer together, there's no longer that luxury of going to restaurants, buying the bag that you want. Like, it becomes very, very tough, you guys, right? Which brings me to the biggest point of the video. So if it was me in that situation, you guys, I would say maybe, sit down, do your calculations, and check if really your income can manage to take care of those kids. Like, just sit down and think, actually, if I am earning 5,000 rand, can it afford my needs along with the kids? And I'm saying the kids because someone might turn their back on you. This is real life. As this game some more, guys, I react, okay? So he might stop paying for the school fees. And I know someone was saying, but then maintenance card. Exactly. It takes time, guys. It takes time. If you've been in maintenance card, you would know that it takes long. It can even take years if someone wants you to suffer. And we know how this men change, So you might go to apply for maintenance. Kanti guy will surprise you, will give you the biggest surprise of your life and leave his job. Literally leave his job just because when you want him to take care of his kids. Or just run around in jail, It get crazy like that, you guys. Hence I say, if I was in that situation, I would literally suggest that you plan. Like, planning is very important. Planning your exit is very important, you guys, especially if kids are involved. We don't talk about this enough, you guys. Once you have kids, unfortunately, you don't just wake up and be like, actually, I want to rebrand my whole life, or I want to start my life afresh. You are a mother. You are mothering human beings, So it's not a clever move, you guys, to move while you are not sure about your finances. And I know, like I said, it is a controversial one because some people are in abusive marriages where your husband abuses you physically, where now you are fearing for your life. Like, in that case, unfortunately, you cannot say, okay, let me sit down and plan my finances. With that one, oh my goodness, I can't say much on that one. But if you are in a situation where you can tolerate this motherfucker, I would say sit and tolerate him for that 3, 4, 5 months, even a year if it is possible, just for the sake of your kids. I'm sure you don't want your kids to suffer. Like, you don't want your kids to suffer. Now you'll be mourning the divorce. You're also now going through a lot. And guys, remember, kids get used to a lifestyle, right? If your kids are used to going to like swimming lessons, or they're used to going for ice cream dates or traveling every other month, what are you gonna do now? You will be depressing these kids, and they're also going to be depressing you because every other day they will be asking you, Mama, when are we going to Devon? Mama, when are we going to Russia? Not Russia. Oh my god, net alabuga. Mama, when are we going to Mauritius? Mama, now you will be screaming at these kids, probably beating them up now because you are depressed, you are stressed, you don't know where to start. Like, it gets really, really crazy, you guys. I would say do not pack your bags when you are not ready. Because if you pack your bags prematurely, you guys, unfortunately, you might come back to this motherfucker. You might come back to this shitty man because you are not well financially, So, practical way, I would say, maybe let's say you have 3 children and the school fees is like 4,000 rand. Or no, 4,000. Yeah, let's say 4,000 rand, right? You have 3 kids. And then I would say calculate that money. 4 plus 4 plus 4, 4 times 3 is 12,000 rand. And then now you also check how much you spend on groceries. You also check how much you spend on entertainment. What else? Maybe entertainment alone high that necessary, right? Especially if you are in a desperate situation. Let's just calculate school fees, groceries. Cause now bana ba gago ba tletse cheese wena tlo botsa gore ba no ja borotho ka skambelele. Guys, let's do skambelele. Like what you just lena la tlhaka la tse skambelele ke ga o tja metsi ne a go tonya, guys, o tja metsi o tshela ka kapong, and then you put sugar, then no go duba e tsena ko onwa metsi wa sukiri a sa ba le sukiri sa ba ya tolo. You guys, so your kids are not used to that life, and I'm sure you don't want them to suffer. So I would say the groceries, the school fees. What else is important? Transport. If you're the one who drops them and picks them up, then you would calculate the fuel, how much you spend on fuel. You know, the things that are important, the things that you believe your kids cannot live without. You put them down, your calculator, you see the total, and then every single month, while you are still in, right? Pela here you're planning. So while you're still in, you calculate, okay, every month this man is probably spending like 20,000 rand or 25,000 rand. And then at least save that every single month. And I'm not saying save it and then eat it. No, put it away. Ne? Every single month, maybe for 3-4 months, then you can say, oh, actually, I am financially stable. Don't just think, Musimina, I'm working on YouTube, or I'm a hairdresser or I'm a teacher. No. Sometimes your income is just not enough. Guys, sometimes you think you have money until you take that's a calculator, you guys. Like sometimes no calculator o sa tsogola ne o hlakanye o tlo bona gore ga botsa so yeah, you guys, basically that's what I wanted to say in the video, and I'm in no way trying to shame Kgomotso, you guys, and I'm also not saying she did not plan her exit. I'm not saying that. Me seeing what she put, remember guys, we don't know these people, whether we talk, whether we keep quiet, we do not know these people. So I'm not in any way shaming her. I'm not in any way saying she did not plan anything. I don't know why she left her marriage. I don't know anything about her. I've never met her. So me seeing what she posted, it got me thinking, you guys, you know, sometimes as women, we are emotional beings. We think and act very quickly without thinking. Hence, they say men are not emotional human beings. You see, they're very selfish. They take care of themselves. They don't care about anybody. They just check themselves. Okay, man, I'm fine. If I'm fine, it's okay, you know. But with us, sometimes when we are angry, we act rationally, you guys, and the consequences are not gonna be cute, trust me. And whatever you do in life, especially if you have kids, I'm sorry, guys. Let me put this on silent. So especially if you have kids, unfortunately, mugele, the mental health sometimes, because now you brought kids molifying and you have to fight for them. You don't want them to be suffering, you know. So don't act without thinking. Think and think and think. And when you know that you are ready, then go. And also don't just think. Calculator, guys. Le phone you calculate. Phone o tsene calculating, o calculate, o bona gore ga botse the number di a match. If I didn't match and you can still tolerate, then I would suggest, yeah, I've already said enough, I think so. So you guys, that's all I wanted to say in this video. I will definitely see you on the next one. By the way, guys, I'm also on Instagram. You can check Sharon_Mohlabe. And yeah, if there is Skupunyana and you want to send me, please send me there, okay? I will see you on the next one. Bye.